Today we are grooming Milo. Hello, Milo. Milo apparently does not like tubes, so I'm not going to waste my time. Now Milo likes being pet, but I don't know if that's because he's friendly or because he has fleas. Because last week the appointment was canceled because he had fleas. So I'm checking, they gave him medication because I said I would prefer not to do a cat that has live fleas on it. So they gave him medication, so hopefully he doesn't have fleas now, but that could be why he's enjoying having his butt scratched, because they like to bite right around the butt here. Hello, Milo. I was under the impression that Milo was going to be a full shave today, but upon looking at him, he is not that matted. He has a little bit of matting that needs to be shaved out. So I need to contact the owner and ask them if they would prefer that I just shave the matting or if they want the whole cat shaved. Okay, so client confirmed. Hi, hello. You're so sweet. Oh, you have itchies. Okay, client confirmed that she would like just the matting shaved out and the rest of the coat saved, which is ideal, obviously for, you know, the benefit of the cat, but also because he is really, really skinny. And so I really didn't want to have to shave him if I didn't have to, because shaving a skinny cat can be challenging. Come here. So I would prefer to just shave out the matting instead. Now the reason why he is so skinny is because he has chronic pancreatitis, which is basically just pancreatitis that comes and goes since 2018, she said. She said that he is doing a lot better since there was a switch of his diet, but that is why ultimately he is so thin. Hi. Okay, can I see? Are you a good kitty? Yeah, you seem like a really good kitty. I really like Persians for their personalities, not necessarily for their unfortunate flat faces. Now, there are doll-faced Persians, which look more like the British short hair, or long hair, I should say, like Purdy, where they are considered mildly brachiocephalic, but not to the point of, let's say, Persians or pugs or French bulldogs, basically. So when they're flat-faced like this, they have a lot more issues with breathing and a lot more health problems. So if you really want, your tail is starting, please don't bite me. If you really want a Persian cat, please look into getting a doll-faced Persian and not a flat-faced Persian like this one, because it is not healthy for them, nor is it, in my opinion, ethical to breed. That's my opinion. If you have a different opinion, if you are a cat breeder and you breed these types of cats, that's fine. This is just my personal opinion. You guys don't have to take my opinion to heart like I know everything. I don't know everything. He is going to have lots of missing chunks of hair, and it is going to look stupid. I just want to forewarn you guys. But it is better for him if I don't shave him completely because of how thin he is. So I would say that the owner does a pretty decent job maintaining their cat's coat. However, she had an outbreak of fleas, and she has more than one cat. And if you've ever had an outbreak of fleas when you have multiple cats, it is a nightmare to get under control, and it can take several months of continuously treating the cats and treating your home to get it under control. And what happens is, especially when you have a long-haired cat like this, they start rubbing and licking and doing all that stuff because they're so itchy, and then they get really matted after. My name is Milo, and I'm really sweet. Are you a good kitty? You don't purr? No purring? No? You're so cute. I forgot all about clipping your nails for some strange reason. Okay, Milo is a very good cat, and I don't think that he needs the air muzzle. However, I'm about to manipulate him in some very awkward and uncomfortable ways, and I don't know how he's going to feel about it. So for my safety, I am going to bubble him because I really don't want to get bit. He is also declawed, not by the owners. They adopted him this way. So he might resort to a bite more quickly than the average cat would because he cannot swat me if he's uncomfortable. So we're gonna try this and hopefully it's okay. It's okay, mister. I know. Milo does not like being on his back at all. And I have a feeling he's going to start to use those back claws in a minute because he's getting frustrated with me. I would try to lay you on your side, but you won't lay on your side. Okay, let's take this off you. I'm going to try to use the happy hoodie instead. Are you okay? So far I don't see any fleas, so I think she's probably gotten rid of them successfully. Okay, we are making really good progress, but let's see. No, we gotta stay here. I see you whipping that tail. Just please don't turn that whip into a bite. Please. I feel like he feels more comfortable without the bubble, so that's why I took it off. No, stay. Very good boy. Very good boy. Armpit mats are always really stressful because it's very easy to catch the folds in their skin. Okay, you have one more mat in your back end that needs to be shaved. And then you're gonna go for a bath. Good boy. There. Okay. Now you have to have a bath. Please be a good boy. It's okay. It's okay. He's like, yeah, it is. The hell it's okay. Woman. You're okay, buddy. Do not jump on the bar and hang from the bar. It's okay. I am a good boy. My name is Milo, and I am not going to bite the groomer on the hand. because I am a nice cat and I don't do that. I'm not going to wash your face. Don't you worry. I was going to give you a flea bath, but I do not see any fleas. So I've opted out of the flea bath. Now, he has quite a bit of coat that is in between stages of being matted. So what I'm going to do is give him a good bath, spray him down with some leave-in conditioner. He is going to dry in the Easy Bake Oven first, and then I am going to put him in the rage cage and blow him out with the high velocity dryer, which will help to separate all of that clumpy coat, and then I'll be able to brush him out, and I will also be able to see any matting that I may have missed. Yeah. That water that he was in for a very short period of time is very brown. Are you gonna panic when I turn on the water? Are you gonna be a good boy when I turn on the water, Mr. Sir? I really do love Persian cats for their very docile temperament. Unless your name is Mayo, then you might be a jerk. But even Mayonnaise is a really good cat. Cats do not like cold water, so the last thing I can do is hit him with any cool water. The water has to be warm or he will panic. Dogs, on the other hand, you can touch them with cool water and most of the time they really don't care. Occasionally they care, but usually they don't really care. You don't want to go back in there. Don't do it. People ask me why they don't really see me condition cats, like actual conditioner in the tub. You're right, I don't. And the reason is because cats panic when they're in the bathtub, as you can clearly see, especially when it comes time to rinsing the shampoo. So after you've rinsed the shampoo, they are kind of at their wit's end and no longer want to be in this tub. The last thing I want to do is subject them to a conditioner, which takes a lot longer to rinse than the shampoo. So that's why you see me never really use conditioner. I will be using conditioner on Purdy because she is becoming more acclimated to grooming and is a lot easier to work with. And I don't have to worry about her totally panicking now. But when it comes to other people's cats, as soon as I can tell that they're starting to get flustered, like this kitty here, the conditioner is just not an option. So he will get leave-in conditioner. It's okay. I know. You're doing a good job. I'm gonna towel you off, and then you're gonna go in the drying cage a little bit. Come here, buddy. You're so sweet. I really like you. You cannot exit. Exiting is inappropriate behavior at this time. Inappropriate. You must remain. I have to get you properly towel dried before you can come out. The good news is the high velocity dryer helped me to see that he still has tons of fleas. The bad news is he has tons of fleas and I did not flea bath him because I didn't see any when I was shaving him. The other good news is that I picked every single live flea I could see off of him and schmurdered it. So I don't think he has fleas anymore because I just went through him with the dryer all over his skin to find them, but he does have flea eggs. This means that my entire shop is now infected, and after grooming him, I will have to spend several hours disinfecting everything and flea bombing the shop, which is what I was trying to avoid, but I guess the flea meds are not working. Okay, now we have to brush you. I just found a flea crawling on my neck. I just felt an itch, and there was a frickin' flea crawling on my neck. Oh man, this sucks. I'm so itchy now. Oh my God, I feel another itch. Tell me there's another one crawling on my neck. Okay, you must have a really bad infestation for this to be happening. As you can see, the happy hoodie gets him to stop moving because he moves like crazy. Having fleas crawling on me was not on my bingo card today. I just groomed a noof that took me 3 hours and 20 minutes. And then this guy, and now I have to spend all evening in here cleaning and disinfecting everything because I do not want to transfer fleas to my pets or anybody else's pets. Now, the owner did do her best to try and get rid of this problem before bringing the cat in. He has had 2 doses now of preventative. It's obviously not working at all for there to be that many live fleas on him. At first, I only saw 2, and 2 seemed reasonable because if he had just been treated, you know, some of them would have died and some of them would have recently hatched, but the amount of fleas that he has tells me that the preventative is not working. Just found another one. No, that's flea poop. Now I just found another one. I can't believe that I did not see any while I was shaving him. Like, I just cannot believe that. People might say, wouldn't it have been easier or better if he was shaved everywhere? I'm sorry, buddy. I know you're really sick of me picking at you because sometimes I'm pinching your skin when I go to grab them. And the answer to that is no. Does not matter. The fleas aren't on his hair, it's on his skin. So whether he has hair or not, they're still going to be on his skin. He needs a preventative that actually works. And they all have to be treated. And the house may potentially need to also be treated, especially if he has a lot of carpeting in his house. They just hide in the carpets. I wish I had noticed and given you a flea bath. Now you're going to wonder why I wouldn't flea bath him now, because now he'll have to go through all of this again. A flea bath doesn't solve the problem. It kills the live adult fleas on the cat, but it will not kill the eggs. And because it won't kill the eggs will just hatch and reinfect the cat. So a flea bath is really only a temporary solution to give the cat relief from biting and itching. I know you're being a good boy and you're really sick of this, and I don't blame you. Thank God you don't have front claws right now because you are really irritated with me. I may have to put him in the bubble. Can I see? I'm just touching with my fingers, not with the brush, just my fingers. I know, you're really running out of patience for me. He doesn't have any matting anymore, it's just hair that's shedding, that's stuck. Now I think there's fleas all over me. I've noticed that he keeps shaking his head as if there's like water in his ears. And what happens is when the fleas know they're under attack, for example, me grabbing them and murdering them, they run to the head and they hide in the ears. So I think the reason why he's shaking his head is because they're itchy, because fleas are in his frickin' ears. And once they're in there, I cannot get them. because you are really starting to get sassy. Okay, all brushed out. I need to do your eyes, which I have a feeling you're going to be really sassy about. Your eyes are really gross. Okay, good. All right, well, you're all done, buddy. Thank you for coming. Want to go back in your house? Your house is going to have to be washed out at home. Come on, go in your house. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and hopefully you're not as itchy as I am. Thank you. Please come again, but without fleas.